So hi everyone, this is our product Spield. It's an yield stripping platform where I can split the yields from the yielding tokens. So let's just launch the app and get into it. So first of all, we will need to connect our wallet. So now we can see a marketplace. So it's basically a marketplace, a kind of thing for yield strip tokens. Okay, so here we are using cross native chains like EVM chains, Ethena USD for the yielding token, and we have bridged it separately into our own Stellar ecosystem, and we have made a token based off that, and we are splitting that token into PT tokens and YT tokens, and obviously all these are managed internally by us, and the client side users will be directly interacting with the PT and YT tokens that are listed in our platform. They can leverage that, they can purchase those, and then they can trade based on that, and they can ultimately claim the uh, actual benefits. So this we can see from the overall interaction that all the things are directly working from the smart contracts. Okay, and we can trade, we can buy, sell PTs, and obviously for buying PT we will be getting a discount, FX discount, and for the YT part we will be buying it at a very fraction of the cost, so that anyone who is wanting to get fixed return, they can just buy the PT because of the assurity of the return. And for the YT holders, they can just get the rights of the yield of the whole token by paying a fraction of the cost. This gives them leverage to enjoy the yield of a huge amount of token. So if a token is split into one YT and one PT, one PT owner buys it at a very small discount to get an assured return of like 3 to 5%, and the YT holders buy it at a very fraction of the cost, like 3%, and they can enjoy the overall yield generated over that whole main core token. Okay, they can enjoy the yield generated on that main whole token completely. So we can see when we are claiming the yield, we get the yield generated over that. So here we are tracking the index of the Ethena USD, the difference of the index between when the PTYT token was listed in this platform to the time when those tokens are redeemed. So we are calculating the ratio of the indexes between both of them, and then that way we are calculating the yield that is getting generated over here. And obviously, just like we redeemed the YT token here, so we will now be redeeming the PT token and since we bought it at a discount, and now we are getting the whole face value of that whole yielding token. Okay, so let's wait for the transaction. So we can see the transaction is complete now. We have received that 0.35 token, XLM token, into our account directly. Now we can see all these are getting updated live in the marketplace, and for the common users, obviously the normal interface is one way to interact. Another easy way to interact is for them to just select what kind of trades they want to go. Like here we saw earlier that there were two options: fixed return, and like we can change the strategy to yield leverage. Okay, so there are two modes primarily. So the user will be only getting the features and fields that they need, and they do not need to get confused about anything. They just need to decide they want fixed return or they want to leverage yield and get an leverage on the yield generated. So this makes it very simple for all the users who are interacting with the platform. Okay, so obviously the yield that is getting generated, if that yield amount is higher than the amount invested by the person who bought the YT token, they will be obviously being in a like positive position and beneficial for that. This gives opportunity to both the regular kind of enterprise grade users who want to invest huge amount of money in Stellar network, like enterprises who already have huge stashes of USDC and XLMs that they want to invest in a stable return generating place. So this is one platform that they can obviously use. We plan on integrating Stellar native yielding tokens to give people and enterprises on Stellar the opportunity to trade to create money to securely store and generate actual returns on the money or tokens that they have. So these are the things. The early exit obviously is for just demonstration purpose that we have kept here, but yes, overall this is our project Spield, where it is a yield shipping platform where enterprises get the opportunity to get fixed returns on the USDC and XLM and other tokens in Stellar network. At the same time, people who wanted leverage on Stellar get that opportunity directly natively into Stellar ecosystem. So yes, this is Spield for everyone.